Dear God. Oh, dear God. Mm. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. What's up, everybody? Let me put a quick Shondo in the room for y'all. Can I get a quick Shondo in the room, everybody? Dear God, dear Lord. I can't do nothing but just breathe. I can't do nothing but just breathe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all. Hey. Shondo to everybody in the chat. Shondo to my mods. Shondo to all my peeps, my bros, all my peeps that I flirt with. Hey, in the chats. Hey, all that. Because everybody's going to try and tell the story for me. And I got the real story. I'm on the gentleman's panel. And I am the one that was talked about a lot on the gentleman's panel. So all of these videos, or as people would say, videos that are being made right now, and all these lives, and all of these things, and all of this that's carrying on are people that are third party, second, third, and fourth party. And what you want to do is hear it from the horse's mouth. Do Jesus and do him well. They ain't just do Jesus. See, you got to do Jesus and do him well. The gentleman's panel tonight. Can y'all give me a grade on the gentleman's panel tonight? 1 to 5, 1 being really bad, 5 being really good. Can you give me a grade on the gentleman's panel? 1 to 5 on the gentleman's panel tonight. 1 to 5. I'm taking a breath. I'm taking a breath. I'm taking a breath. Just taking a breath. Because you got to. It's a fucking shit show. A fucking shit show. Can I start off with the fact that it was a fucking shit show? A shit show. I'm just saying it was a shit show. I'm gonna give it a minute. Let everybody come in to get the real story. I don't want people to get part of the story. The real, unabridged, unadulterated story. Let me bring a few people out of other people's chats to get the real story. Because they're gonna give you the play, and I'm gonna give you the real story. Shouts out to my mods in the chat with their katana blades ready, to cut bitches when they want. Okay? And I'm just going to say it up front. If you get cut by my mods, it's nothing I can do for you. Don't come to my email. Don't come asking me nothing. Because I can't help you. If my mods cut you, baby, you just cut. It's nothing we need to talk about. But we're going to get to the real unabridged story. Mm-hmm. 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 It ain't above me now. I see you, Danger Pooch. You may say it's above you now. Baby, it ain't above me now. Not just yet, honey. It ain't above me yet. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, there was nothing orchestrated. There was nothing. One thing I can say, and y'all can tell right up front, what happened tonight was not orchestrated. That wasn't planned out. That wasn't like, oh, we gonna plan this out and do it this way. Whoa, no, that's not what was planned. This is not what I had planned. But we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk. We gonna chit chat. Get it on out. Get the real out. Because people gonna try and tell what they believe happened. Even other people on the channel, on the panel, gonna try and tell what they think, their own version. But it's always good to get it from the horse's mouth. When people make their lives later in the night and their lives in the morning, let their lives start from what is said here. You heard it here first. I'll give a minute to. Shouts out to everybody. Shondo, let me get another Shondo in the chat for everybody that done came in late. Shondo in the chat to hashtag Shondo, hashtag orange shirt to everybody in the chat. We even hate the Book of Darkness even had an appearance tonight on the Gentleman's Panel. I never thought the Book of Darkness. People call it the Book of Shadows. Baby, this is the Book of Darkness because we send dark. We don't throw shade. We send darkness over here. One can get from under shade, but when darkness is sent, there's no getting from under darkness. So, just wanted that to be said. So, yes, we're going to get down to the real tonight. So, let me start by saying, let me go to my email. You got to go to a good email so you can make sure that you have all things correct. You know what I'm saying? You know, Nicole Tyler, you know, Elephant Walrus over there got accused, dear God, of not being able to tell the real because she didn't have real receipts, dear God. Oh, dear Lord. So, let the record show. Let me take y'all back down memory lane. Come on, computer, act right. Okay, so on Saturday, November 30th, bright and early in the morning, at about a good, what looks like 4:04. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. It was Wednesday, November 27th at 9:24 a.m. Okay? This is the day before Christmas. Not Christmas, Lord. Thanksgiving. My good friend, my dog, QB, sent an email to the Gentleman's Panel because we had already knew it was going to be his channel, which said, he sent an email which said, so I reached out to Simply Trey to be a guest on the show next Thursday. Any ideas? Question mark. As of now, I definitely want to avoid talking about that Tasha K and Armand situation. Let me know what y'all think and perhaps maybe have some questions ready for him. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Talk to you later, QB. Those people close to me know I had a lot going on. Thanksgiving, I ended up having to go home. I had a lot going on. Won't go into it. But yeah, there was a lot going on. I saw the email Saturday morning coming from a club. And this was at it was at like 5 something Eastern, 4 something Central in the morning, Saturday morning. I was literally coming from a club. I was checking my email. I sent this to the whole panel. I said, and I quote, I'm not a fan of his at all. I can pretty much guarantee he and I will bump heads and things will go left. Guess it'll make for great drama. Don't say I ain't warned you. and that was signed L Teddy 27. That is what I sent in response. That was on November 30th at 5:07 a.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, no, that was 4:07 a.m. Eastern, 3:07 a.m. Central. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, y'all want to know? Yeah, my shirt is the Golden Girls. Squad. Squad, ho, squad. Anyway, sorry. So, now, admittedly so, I didn't close the door. Because, see, unlike some people, if I got a problem with somebody, I'm not going to ban them from coming on with me. Because, see, I have command of language, manipulation of words, and use of this thing that we call the English language. And I can spar with anybody, from the most gutter of the gutter to the most prestige and the high of the high. So if anybody wants to come on and have it out with me, we're here for it. All of it. So there was no way that I was going to say, oh, there's no way I want him on the gentleman's panel. I'm not going that route because I'm here for anything. Hell, I had Wiley on my channel and shut him down, contrary to what he was telling. So when it was told to me that we were going to be doing reenactments of the opening scene of The Lion King when the elephants came a trucking over to Pride Rock, you know, when I was told that the elephants were coming, I said, okay, just letting you know, when the elephants arrive, it might go left. We don't see it for the elephants. Girl. So we let the elephants come. We ain't say, oh no, there's no way in the world that I would never be on the channel with somebody who I don't agree with. No, I didn't say that because I can handle myself. Y'all knew I can handle myself. So we let them on. It ain't my channel to control. They came on. And I'm going to tell you, backstage, when we were in the pre-show, and the gentlemen were on, and then elephants came, you know, stampeding in, you know, dear God, do Jesus, and do him well. There was some shade thrown in the pre-show before I even said anything. And I said at that time to all of the gentlemen, now y'all see where he's coming. Y'all see how he moving. And I'm letting y'all know now, this shit is going to go left. Because I can already see, before we even turn the cameras on, before the lights, camera, and action come on, that woman wants you to see all of his fat, all of his rolls, and all of his chins that he got going on. He's trying to show all 18 of his asses on this gentleman's panel tonight. I'll let that be known up front. And I said to the fellow members of my panel, y'all see how that young man is moving? I'm telling y'all, this is about to go left tonight. But even then, I was here for it. I told them, I ain't said don't bring somebody on. I ain't said none of that stuff. Because as much as I may get accused of being whatever, I can be a professional and I can stay on. I ain't go off the panel or nothing. I was here for it. I thought we had a great list of topics that we talked about. Nobody is going to even remember that we talked about Eddie Johnson and Billy D. Williams and and what is it? Sexual fluidity and all of that stuff that we talked about. being sexually fluid and gender fluid and all of that. Nobody's going to remember that. That young man rolled, and I do mean rolled. I do mean rolled. Okay? Because when you that big, baby, you can't do nothing but roll your ass on to screen. That young man rolled onto the screen. Dear God. Y'all saw all that stuff going on in his roof. I was very afraid that that roof was going to cave in on him at any given point. Dear God. Dear Lord. Baby, you know what? I thought that perhaps maybe he had walked on his roof and caused all of those cracks up there. Maybe he has an attic above his room and he had went up to the attic before the line and had walked across the floor that's directly above his attic and caused all of those cracks or watermarks or whatever is going on. I don't know. Y'all help me understand, because I simply don't understand. Simply, Trey, help me simply understand what was going on that rooftop. That rooftop was saying a whole lot. That ceiling, honey. Oh, dear God, do Jesus and do him well. But let's get right back down to the nitty gritty. So, when he rolled his big ass out onto the gentleman's panel, he spoke to everybody, even spoke to me. What did I do? I said, hey, and I did like that. I was being professional, being cordial. Then this young man, and I use that term loosely, young man, because I swear that young man is in some, like, I know that this is the gentleman's panel, and I don't understand how we have people on the gentleman's panel that don't have, I mean, I know last week we were discussing transgender issues, and so there was a need to have Natasha Milam on because we were discussing transgender issues, so we had a trans woman on. I didn't know that on the regular gentleman's panel, when we were not discussing transgender issues or women's issues, that we had trans women and or women or whatever on said on the gentleman's panel. Dear God, help us. So he then proceeded to say, oh, da 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 da. I can't make it out because people beneath me, they talk like the people on Charlie Brown, when the adults talk on Charlie Brown, when they go wah 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 wah, and I only paid attention when I heard him have this failed attempt at shading me by saying, and I'm gonna talk to everybody except for so and so. Girl, that's the best you got. Not to mention me. That's the best you got. At that point, I saw the book of darkness down here. It was glowing. There was this glow emanating from the book of darkness, beckoning me to pick it up. And if you want, you can go back and watch the gentleman's panel and watch how I was, I saw the light emanating from the book of darkness, and at that point I opened it and proceeded to read the book of darkness and the chapter, and it's not even a full chapter, the page, half page I should say, about said troglodyte, and I went in, which was fine. Because that's what I said, what was going to happen. It was going to go left. That woman was going to make a failed attempt at reading. She was going to do all her posturing. She was going to break out this mic. Girl, get your real mic together on your phone, laptop, or whatever you was working with, because nobody could hear you. But bring this little fake mic on, move this, that, and the third. And it wasn't a whole lot of movement because that woman fills up the room. So, girl, she was doing all this, moving that and the third, and there was no read to be had. There was no real shade to be had. That woman is still, like I tell you about all these people that can't read, still looking for somebody to tell her how to get to Sesame Street because she's still struggling with the ABCs. sees because a bitch just can't understand her. Anyway, when she was done getting drugged and getting handed out these drug problems that she was getting handed out to her. Shouts out to my girl Really BTV for the super chat. Thank you, my love. Got to give you your virtual blowjob for your super chat. Thank you, my love. That's big sis right there. I was over it. I was done. And like I said on my channel, as long as this whore is on here, girl, I'll keep it quiet. I'll keep it together. I'll stay professional and let y'all chat it up and talk it up while this whore is on here. Because I wasn't here for her. Because she ain't trying to keep it cute at first. And that when she went left, see, I'm not like Michelle Obama. Because see, Michelle Obama says, oh, when they go low, we go high. No, boo. I'm not going high when they go low. Because if I go high and them hoes go low, then them bitches might hit me in the nuts. And I got a nice set of nuts on me. And what I don't want is my nuts being hit because the shit hurts. So if them hoes go low, I'm going low right along with them to hand out these good drug problems. Okay? I'm just telling you. Now, she proceeded. We have moved on. We were starting to get ready for the call-ins or whatever. I was done with her because I have no use for her. I can't do nothing. That woman can't do nothing but suffocate me and smother me to death and suffocate my little ass. Okay? That's all she can do. That is all she can do is suffocate me. Okay? Chat. Anyway, Lord. And let me say this as let me sidetrack for a good bit. I make no bones about this. The only reason that woman was on, and I don't know, and I love QB is my boy, and I love QB to death. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I don't know if that woman paid QB off or gave QB one more good sick. I know I'm not going to do that to QB because I know QB is my dog and he would not let that woman, the likes of that woman, anywhere near him. Okay? But I don't know what intel she had on QB, what she paid QB, or whatever she did to make QB put her on said platform or put her on the gentleman's panel and make her go as hard as he was for this woman. But he was. And, you know, it's QB's channel, and I love QB. That's my boy, and it's still my boy to this second. But anyway, but it was some hard pushing for that woman. And I guess to do anything with her, you got to push hard because that's a heavy woman. Lord. I'm praying for, listen, at the end of the day, and I'm just being very forthcoming, when I go tonight and do my prayers tonight, I'm going to pray that God takes whatever, type 2 diabetes away from her, that God takes whatever suffocation that happens to her lungs by all of that fat pressing down on her lungs, that God does not give some kind of heart disease or whatever he gives on her with all that extra weight. I hope that she has longevity in this good life. And I am praying to 7-pound, 3-ounce baby Jesus that he can be some a good health insurance plan where he can have some bariatric surgery or something, because I pray longevity on that young man. I really do. Because I would, you need an orange shirt in the room so a bitch can be drugged, okay? You need an orange shirt in the room. I pray that ceiling doesn't fall on her and kill her before her weight problems fall on her, okay? I pray that happens. And I'm going up 3 or 4 octaves because I'm trying to get to her level of that woman is a real soprano. I want that woman to try out to go sing at the Met because that woman is a real soprano, okay? A real soprano. Can I get you to put a little bass in your voice when you come up on the gentleman's panel? This is not ladies' point of view. Well, you need to speak like this. Baby, this is the gentleman's panel. Y'all tell me, when y'all watch that live back over of the gentleman's panel. What I want you to do is I want you to put your phone, computer, tablet, or whatever on the other side of the room. Go to another side of the room and just listen and tell me if it don't sound like 5 gentlemen and a woman. I thought we was having some derivative of Wiley's channel where he got 2 men and a woman, and we had 5 men and a woman. Make it make sense. I thought because Wiley was Wiley on tonight? Because I don't know, nobody really watches him like that. Nobody sees it for him like that anyway. So I don't even know if he was on tonight with his 2 women and 2 men and a woman. But I knew that we had 5 men and a woman on the night. But let me move on back to what I was saying. Dear God, dear Lord, let me keep it together. Dear God. So we have moved along. We're just going on to the callers. And just before said callers came on, I think we had a caller that came on. I think we did have a caller or 2 that came on. While he was live, Tweety 79. Yeah. If a forest falls in a tree and there's nobody here to hear it, did it really happen? I'm just saying. Anyway, that woman had the sheer unmitigated gall, okay, to come out her mouth. I can't even call what she called a mouth, TH. That is a mouth. Because I'm sure when that woman eats, there's no chewing involved. There is inhaling. Okay, honey? There is inhaling involved. That woman sucks it in, honey. Baby shark, do. Okay? There is inhaling involved. When that woman wheels out that whole wheelbarrow that she eats out of, those of us normal functioning people eat out of a plate, a bowl. That woman has a whole wheelbarrow over there, okay, with which to eat out of. And when she rolls that wheelbarrow out there and that shovel with which she's going to eat with, baby, she doesn't chew. There's a complete inhaling that goes on. I figured that it's like the Hoover just suctioning things in. Thank God that we're over the internet and not in live person, because she might have took me down and swallowed me whole. Dear God, let me keep it moving. Back to the subject at hand, dear Lord. That woman, this is a panel. And let me say this first. If there is a panel of 5 people that have invited you on, because let's make no bones about it, we do have an understanding in the gentleman's panel. If somebody on the gentleman's panel says, hey, I don't see it for somebody, I do not want them on, we as a group of individuals are going to say, you know what? We're not going to have this person on. So if you are rolled onto the gentleman's panel, like that woman was rolled into the gentleman's panel, mind you, I should say there was a lot of virtual Crisco butter and grease and all kinds of oil used to roll her in, because you need all that to get her through the dough. Okay, the doors was real greased up. I'm just trying to tell you, not just butter grease. We had to use luminol, Astroglide, wet platinum, you name it. It was used to get her up in the up on the StreamYard, honey. Listen, let me tell you something. We had to use a whole lot to get that woman up on the StreamYard, honey. But at any rate, dear Lord, when she ceremoniously decided that she was going to thank the gentleman's panel for allowing her to be up on, what she understands is there's 5 members of the gentleman's panel and not 4. You cannot make Voltron with just 4 people. Okay? Listen, she decided that she wasn't going to acknowledge me and she wasn't going to speak my name. That was her failed attempt, because I told y'all this woman is still looking for somebody to tell her to how to get to Sesame Street. This woman is still in the back of the class trying to, read and decipher the reading rainbow. Okay. That was her failed attempt at trying to come at me. And I just called it out. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to QB and its platform, but what I was not gonna let that woman do is sit up here and try to disrespect me and think that I wasn't gonna call it out. I'm just saying. So when I tried to call it out, QB got in his feelings. He really did. And me being the gentleman on the gentleman's panel, me being the professional that I am, I said, you know what, L Teddy 27, this is QB's platform. This is the gentleman's panel. We're going to stand down. Make no bones about it, boo. Let this happen. Y'all see me on my own platform. I take my own siblings out of my own chat. I will put you off my chat. I will mute your ass or take you off the live real fast. And I don't give a shit who you is. My own mama will get muted and put off the channel. That's how we roll over here. But it's not my platform, not my channel. And I wanted to be respectful of my fellow panelists' channel, as well as the other members of my panel. And I did that. And I fell back for the betterment of the channel. But make no bones about it. And that woman is going to go on live and make her struggle video and her struggle response. I'm sure she garnered quite a few subbies today. And I'm so happy for her. But make no bones about it. Make no bones about it. And I'm going to say this, and this is going to come out harsh, because y'all know I am that member of the gentleman's panel that must always speak my mind, and I'm always going to say it like it is. It definitely was a mistake to have her on. She added nothing to the channel. She added a few couple extra clicks and views, but I'm of the belief that every click and view isn't a good click and view. And at the same point in time, she was calculated in what she was trying to do. She used the gentleman's panel tonight to do exactly what she wanted to do, which was to be a succubus. Okay? That is what she did. All she wanted to do was to get her big ass on a platform as large as ours and to be a succubus and suck everything out of it and garner as many views as she could and take everything she could. And it did not do the gentleman's panel any good. Y'all saw how Jay Wilson was looking up there. And people are going to spin it the way they want to spin it. But the truth is in the video. The video does not lie. The people saw it like we all saw it. Most of the gentlemen on the panel were not happy. And even QB, who invited the troglodyte on there, was not happy. But yet, this woman is over here posturing and doing all this with her microphone like she had one more giant dildo in her seat and she was twerking it and moving it back on that giant dildo. I mean, I'm just glad she can do that much movement. The kind of movement that I do want her to do is when she take that giant broomstick and that giant sponge and towel and try and get up under them rolls that she got to try and get up under every week or two that she decides she wants to bathe. I hope she has that much movement going on at that point to get up under all of that fat and rolls. I continue to ask, where was her content? When, and I'm going to leave it to you all in the chat. I will leave it to you all. Give me a single thing that woman came onto the gentleman's panel and added one nugget that she said, one simple thing. There is not a simple thing that I can recall that she said on that whole live, that whole gentleman's panel that added anything. There was no commentary. There was no nothing. There was nothing of substance that was added. The only substance that was added was that whole 485 pounds that she added to the screen on you, whatever device you watched it on, television, the laptop, tablet, phone, whatever. She added nothing. She gained everything, and what we got was, I don't want to say infighting, but it appeared to be infighting and divisiveness within the panel. There was a couple extra clicks and views, shots out to QB for, the clicks and views that he got for his AdSense check. But at what cost? That woman is a succubus. Baby, I don't even want to know what she does to trade piece that she pays $250 to let them shove whatever they shove down her throat. Because, baby, that woman looks like she could suck a mean one, honey. She came on for one purpose, and QB fell for the bait. She didn't come on to add anything. She didn't even come on for the rest of the gentlemen. She came on for me. And that woman got handed drug problems. You came on, thought you was going to come at me, dear one, and I'm waiting for the read. We're still waiting, woman. We're still waiting. Now, you going to go over there on your platform and been, try to go to your little ghost writers or try to come up with whatever. If you want to, you can pay me a nice pretty penny and I can ghost write for you. But you going to go ahead and try and do what you can to come up with a response video. But when you were in the element and when you were in the moment, dear one, there was not a read to be had. There was not a shade to be thrown. There was not a dragging to be dealt out. So, girl, please. This is why you struck, girl, and make it make sense in the immortal words of Tracy, aka Fisika Iman, aka Mr. T. Make it make sense. How you supposed to go at the likes of a Tasha K and come out of this motherfucker with 5K and 6K subscribers. You went at Tasha K, did all of that mess, and bitch, you didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. Because the people don't see it for you. Because they have to look at you. You forget that this is YouTube. And people have to look at you. You're not even good for radio unless you come on the radio and say, hello, my name is not Trey. My name is Treyana, or my name is Tay Tay. Because if nobody ever sees you, there's no way anybody believes that you're a man. Baby, that time you went on QB's line and you called in. QB had to ask who you was because he thought you were a woman. So we don't see you. We don't see your voice. We don't see your look. We don't see your reads. We don't see your commentary. We don't see your lives. We don't want to see you at all, boo. Everything you do is a struggle. Now, for the right fee, I am willing to ghostwrite for you. Okay? For the right fee, I'll get some child to go and give you bird flu, swine flu, real flu, or whatever kind of flu, anything to cause you to get a little cough and cold and to cause you to, have a little phlegm in your throat so you can deep it up a little bit, so you can harden it up, so that Adam's apple, can harden a little bit and there can be a little more, so there can be any resemblance of a Y chromosome in your DNA. Okay? No, we can do that. Now, I'm going to be honest. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. That woman over there, she the one who came out looking like the bad person in all of this. I'm just saying. Now, with the fate of the gentleman's panel, because I know this narrative is about to come out on 85 videos over the next day and a half. We have no problems on the gentleman's panel. I tell y'all all the time. There's no problem on the gentleman's panel. We had the after show. You know, the after show was lit. Of course, that woman was not invited to the after show because when that woman went off live, she was ceremoniously thrown off and not even allowed to even be backstage. Okay. There was no after show for her because she had already, ruined everything that she was going to ruin. So she certainly wasn't on backstage on the after show. And see, this goes back to the other members of my panel. Specifically, and I'm going to have to call them out, QB and Jay Wilson. I love QB and Jay Wilson. But y'all got to have a better spirit of discernment. And before I even sent that response to QB saying that I was going to have a problem with her, I did my homework. I went and watched a whole lot of videos of her. I went to a whole lot of other people's videos where she was in the chat. I went to a whole lot of other places just to do my homework and see what spirit she came in with. Just to be able to discern what she was. And even if you didn't do that, you could tell by how she came in other people's chats, like Jay Wilson's chats and even QB's chat, how she was going to be. So you have to have a better spirit of discernment. Everybody doesn't deserve the right to have you have an open door and say, well, let me see how they going to be. Because you know what happens when you give everybody a chance to come in your house and say, I'm going to give them a chance? Bitches steal from you. Bitches will slap you across the face. And I'm not one to be giving a bitch the opportunity to come in my house and slap me across the face and say, well, at least I gave them an opportunity and a try. No, because I'm not of the turn the other cheek mentality. Because you better believe if you slap me and I turn the other cheek, your stinking ass better not be the fuck over there when I turn the fuck back around. Because I can tell you right now, that cheek might be turned. But when I come the fuck back around, your ass better not be standing there. I can promise you that. Because you better believe something is coming at your monkey ass too. And I have to say this, for all that is being said, you must, and this is for anybody, you got to be able to see people from afar off and have discernment. Everybody doesn't need to be able to have the chance to say, well, at least I gave them a chance. At what cost? You could say, oh, I'm going to let, even though I saw what they did over there. Think about your own household. If you say, oh, when they was over there at my neighbor house, or they tore the house up, but you know what? They ain't do that to me. So I'm going to give them a fair chance to come to my house for dinner. And I'm going to see if they going to do the same thing. And they come in your house and tear the whole fucking house up. And now you got to spend how much money trying to fix up and clean up your house after this motherfucker done fucked everything up. Was it really worth you giving them a chance there? Oh, I need to, give it. No. You need to be able to have a spirit of discernment about you and be able to say, no, bitch, I saw how you fucked up their house, and I ain't even finna give you the chance to bring your monkey ass the fuck over here and fuck up my shit. It was a fucking train wreck. A train wreck. I'm just saying. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Trust and believe. I'm not going to have nobody on the gentleman's panel that's going to come and do that kind of foolishness. We're not having it. I'm just saying. But getting back to the after show. In the after show, we ironed everything out. We said what we had to say to each other. We said things back and forth to each other. We were civil. There was no cussing, fussing, and fighting. We were all civil. We said what we had to say. QB apologized to me. I apologize to QB. Like I told, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, QB, I wouldn't even apologize to you if you feel like I came or I disrespected you on your channel or your platform, or you felt like I was out of line on your platform and your channel. And I said that to him after he had apologized to me. And he did apologize to me and said, you know what, El Teddy, I apologize if you feel like I allowed somebody to come on here and just disrespect you. And we good on the gentleman's panel. I told y'all the gentleman's panel, we gonna be good because unlike some other people and some other channel, we know how to talk to each other. We know how to be men. We do have XY chromosomes over here. And men, at the end of the day, a lot of times, men, we can even disagree and then come back and be civil and say, you know what? It is what it is. My bad. I apologize. And we can go back and forth and then come back and be civil at the end of the day. Next week we'll be on Mother's channel, Spill It Boy TV's channel, and all 5 of us will be there, barring somebody dying. I'm not speaking death on anybody, but barring something horrible happening or some emergency causing somebody to be on, not to be on, everybody, all 5 of us will be on next week, and we'll be good, and you'll be watching. I'm gonna be doing what I do over here on my channel. All of the rest of the members of my of the gentlemen's panel will be on their panel doing what they do, and we'll call it a day. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I just wanted to come and let you know the real, because people gonna tell they versions of the real, but you get to hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm sure my boy QB on his What the Fuck Friday tomorrow is gonna come on and discuss it on his live tomorrow. I'll be at work. But I'll catch the replay. MG, I'm good over here. I'm good. I'm from the 305. And we'll let people like that get to us like that. We're going to say what we got to say. We're going to windmill. And baby, I'm from the 305. Y'all say y'all might windmill. When you from the 305, Miami-Dade County. And if you old school, it's not Miami-Dade County, it's Dade County. And when you from Miami, you don't windmill. You give 3 to the head, 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Okay? Windmiller is for them girls who don't know how to fight. Those of us who know what we're doing, we give 2 to the head, 3 to the body. Okay? We may sit on our porch, but understand that I got a shotgun sitting right next to my rocking chair that I'm holding on to on my porch to blow your bitch ass off the earth if you come to my gate. Okay? Play with it. I'm just telling you what I know. We're not here for it. So shouts out to everybody in the chat. Let me see. This chat been going like. Shouts out to my mods in the chat who are handing out prophylactics, lube, and wipes for afterwards in the house of debauchery over here. We are the house of debauchery over here. And we are debaucherous. It goes left all the time over here. And I had to say what I had to say. I ain't gonna let everybody just come in here and get a clicker of view on my name without at least being able to say what I got to say. Shouts out to all of you all watching, all of you all who gonna make a video, y'all in the bushes and in the clouds, waiting to tell what I said. Make sure you tell it right. Child, we don't, I don't give my mods enemas, Carol and Alexander. Why? Because, girl, you should have handled that before you came over here. Either you should have been had your fleet or be done took your pure for men before you came over here. Don't come over here to the house of debauchery talking about you need a fleet or an enema. Baby, that should have been taken care of before you came over here. We don't play them games. That's for the Wiley Show, where they deal in all things fecal matter. We don't deal with the fecal matter over here. You leave that for Wiley. Okay? Anyway, can I get a Shondo in the chat, everybody, before we get up off here? I've been on here for about 50 good minutes. Can we get a good Shondo in the chat, everybody? I love y'all, love on y'all, and I appreciate y'all for watching the gentleman's panel. Appreciate y'all for coming over here, seeing what I got to say and everything. Loving on me for those of you who support me, for those of you who do not support me, and all of that good stuff. We are here. I'm sure, what's his name? Elephant, that girl, simply Trayana is probably live right now, seeing what she got to say. She probably got that microphone in her face, resisting the urge to swallow it, honey. Because I told y'all, every time her mouth opens, she inhales because she thinks it's another um wheelbarrow full of food to inhale. Dear God. It must take a lot of strength to get up that octave, because when that weight presses down on them lungs, dear God, you know what? Anatomy and physiology says when you do press down on the lungs like that, it does cause you to go up a few octaves. So I can understand that, why she, is so happy. Anyway, shouts out to everybody in the chat. Let me say hi to everybody. Captivating Christian, Miss V Bless, Simon First. Hey, my fellow Rocket, Simon First. Chiquita Johnson, Just Jess, Shell B, Just One and Only, my fellow 305 Miamian, Erica P, MG, Blazer, hey boo, Blazer, hey boo, Danny, Danielle Johnson, YUBNSO, Ends, Nosy, Simone Moore, K. Edwards. I know Really B was in here. I know Every Reviews was in here. Suzanne Newsom, all my people that was in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Lemon, Ryan, Black Nurse, everybody that was here today. And I know we had a lot of people that was here that I did not name, and I apologize if I did not mention you. Shouts out to you too. We love Tanari K. Hey boo. Shouts out to everybody who was here and enjoyed themselves and loved the good dragon, the drug problem that was handed out on the gentleman's panel, or even over here. Y'all go watch all the other people who gonna have things to say. Y'all give them they clicks and views too. I ain't greedy like that. Give everybody they click and they view. I certainly know that my name will be in lights all night tonight, dear God. Not the Tanar, you said for those people who don't know, Wiley, if you did not know, we know Wiley was one of those special ed kids. But what Wiley did not tell you is that he was one of those helmet kids. And if you teach the profoundly mentally handicapped, they have to wear helmets because they could hurt their heads and hurt themselves, because they rock back and forward like this all day long, and they hit their head on like the desk and other people in the chair and stuff like that. So they have to wear helmets and stuff like that. And so Wiley was one of those helmet kids. And so that's what Tanari was talking about. And we have to look out for them as well. Hey, Miss Royal and everybody, in the chat, I, as an educator, I got to look out for all levels of special ed. He was one of those helmet kids. Hey, Copper Rain. And we gotta look out for him too. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We're charitable and benevolent. We give it out to everybody. So y'all know I'm dumb. Y'all don't pay me no mind. I'm gonna put a quick Shondo in the chat. And because, like somebody else said, because it's always dry begging season, if you were entertained, the Cash App is in the chat. If you were entertained, feel free to drop a dime or two. Just a dime or two. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for too much. Since they say it's dry big in season, why not dry big? Shouts out to everybody though. No, for real though. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for loving on me. Thank y'all for everybody that y'all do. Everything that you do. I love y'all. I care about y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all go, the streets is going to be on fire tonight. So y'all go soak it up. I'm going to get off now. We've been on for almost an hour here. Not that he hit his eye before he got the helmet. You know what? I'm not here for y'all. Hey, Black Nerds. I love my Black man. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb for real, man. Y'all are dumb. I can't pay y'all no mind. Anyway, the Cash App is $ Dr. Bing, DRBINGOW. If one of my mods could put all my emails and Instagram, Twitter, and Cash App in the chat for me, please. while we're doing this. 'Cause I forgot I'm on my other channel in the chat. But if one of my mods could put that in the chats for me, I appreciate that. Thank y'all once again. It's been fun tonight. Contrary to I am not going there today. You know what, Danielle? Don't start, Danielle, because you about to start these people I'm working. I am going to bed, baby. Y'all know Danielle that started it. So now to Mark Tanari is keeping it up. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. Ooh, y'all are silly. Y'all are silly. Y'all are damn silly. Y'all know this is what we do. For those people who don't know, if you want to catch me live, y'all know Saturdays mornings is my day where me and the rest of the House of Debauchery, I am hitting the YouTube screen. I am going to take a shower. Woo, I love, you know what? I love you too, Danny. Y'all know Saturday mornings we go live between 10 and 10:30 Eastern, 9 and 9:30 Central on Saturday mornings. We are usually live on my channel where we have silly Saturdays, we roast, we gag. Sometime during the week we usually do a happy hour where we talk, we laugh, we learn, and then we take a couple shots of liquor for happy hour after work. And y'all come over here and love on me. Y'all know I be in different people chat. So if you see me in the chat, I always feel free to give a Shondo in the chat, a hashtag Shondo in the chat. Because this is what we do. Hashtag orange shirt. If you want to know what orange shirt is, come see us on a Saturday morning. We might tell you what orange shirt is. You want to know what orange shirt is. It's a lot of fun. But everybody who know what orange shirt is, put a hashtag orange shirt in the chat for the rest of the people. Hashtag orange shirt. But we had an orange shirt today, y'all. We had an orange shirt today, y'all. Shouts out to the siblings. Ebby Reviews. Y'all go follow her. Captivating Christian, my boo. Captivating Christian. Y'all follow him. Really BTV. Y'all follow her. Jaded Nerd. Y'all follow him. That's my siblings. Shouts out to Mother. James Caldwell, Spiller Boy TV, and everybody, all my mods, Just One and Only, Sisters and Comment, if she was here, and all my other mods that may have been in the room. Shouts out to y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. We about to call it a day. We about to be out. Y'all go. Let's get in these streets. Let's get in these streets. Shondo, one more time in the chat. A quick Shondo in the chat one more time before we get out. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Shondo out there. That's it. That's it. We out of this piece. We gone. I'm good. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.